Hey, good evening, everybody. Sammy Thunder here. And tonight I just wanted to do a recap of my findings from yesterday. I felt like I was kind of rushed in the live stream that I did, and kind of figured I'd show the highlights that were acquired from yesterday's pickup on the collection. So a little backstory: the collection that I picked up was from a neighbor within my community. He had a nice vintage collection. He was outselling some of his other vintage items yesterday at the farmers market where I normally set up on every Saturday. So he had some really cool basketball cards, really cool inserts, and some cool vintage cards, as you can see from on the desk in front of you. And so I figured, just kind of quickly go through some of these items because I felt like I was kind of rushed going through these yesterday. And I was able to get some really cool, good protectors for some of the inserts, which I have off camera right now. But I figured I'd go through some of these really cool big items here. These like Topps big cards. This one was the highlight from that, which is Frank Robinson from the Orioles. You got Larry Durker, and you got Bill Freehan. These were the three that I found in the box. And these cool wacky ads, I don't really know too much about these, but I was told by one of the other vendors who sell at the farmers market. He deals a lot with kind of vintage items that he finds in tag sales, like jewelry and artwork, and kind of give me some backstory on this. And so it's kind of cool. I'm not really. I have to get some protectors for these as well. So put those off there. And I kind of got these cool little. I love stuff like this. Let me get a. Yeah, that's much better. I love little these booklets, like the Al Ferrara story. Today I won an auction to add to these little booklets. I got the Willie Mays one, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Got Bill Singer, Rusty Staub, Bill Freehan, Bill Singer again, Bob Moose, and back to Al Ferrara. So I'm looking forward to getting the Willie Mays one. I love collecting stuff. I love collecting Willie Mays memorabilia. So anytime I find something of his that's interesting, that's vintage and from the 70s and earlier, I definitely try to go after it. So these were some of the, I think they're called the baseball playing game cards. This is from, I think, the 60, I can't remember what year, 68 set, if I'm not mistaken, when I looked these up. I took the stars out already, but you'll see them shortly. So these are some of the semi-stars. You got Jim Lomborg, Mike McCormick, Frank Howard, Bill Freehan, Gene Alley, another Frank Howard. Here's a Gary Peters. Here's a Rusty Staub. It's Sam Wynn. Here's Joe Torre. Matty Lou. Another Sam Wynn. Roberto Cepeda. I think it's Olivelo Cepeda. Here's a Tommy Davis. Here's a Richie Allen. Rick Monday. And I think we're going to get back to Bill Freehan one more time. Back to Jim Lomborg. So got some cool semi-stars in that pack. And the stars I'm about to show you right now, actually, from that. So I'll put these off here for now. These are some of the key baseball cards which were found. I think there's some other ones in here somewhere. But these are some of the key ones that were found. There's like a huge box of commons from the 68 set. A lot of commons and a lot of commons from the 67s. These are some of the key ones. Here's Orlando Cepeda. Got a Billy Williams. So 2 Cepedas. So I might include one of these when I do my giveaway at 200 subscribers. Still got ways to go, though. So if you enjoy vintage, by the way, I'm going to just use this opportunity to plug myself now. But if you enjoy vintage items and you're not vintage baseball cards and basketball cards and you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I have you can subscribe at the end of the video. You can also subscribe on my page. So yeah, if you're interested in this stuff and enjoy these videos, please take the opportunity to subscribe. I do giveaways, and I like to try to keep it fun and lively. We'll move on to basketball for now, and we'll come back to the baseball in a second. But this was the highlight of the card. Finding the Wilt Chamberlain in this collection. When I saw this, I kind of nearly fell back off my chair. This Wilt Chamberlain is in really, really good shape too. Just adjusting the light so we can see this. So the corners are in very good condition. The surfacing was good. This corner is a little dinged up, but for all it's worth, I mean, this is what is it? It's 1969, 1970. If it's a 50-year-old card, so quite a beautiful card there. This is Walt Frazier's. They classify this as his rookie card, and this one is in great shape too. Really good condition. Clyde Frazier. Here's Earl Monroe's rookie card from the top set. I just love the colors on this. Really beautiful card. Here we have a Connie Hawkins. I don't think this one is also, I think, his rookie card as well. I have two of these actually when I went through this. Here's the second Connie Hawkins card that was found. Beautiful card. Love the designs of the tops. Love these little but these little drawing sketches of all the different little basketball players. Here's Don Nelson, Hall of Famer, with the Celtics. I think his number's retired with the Celtics too. What is he, number? A little crease on the back here. I can't remember what number. He wasn't. I'm gonna get this wrong. I want to say he was number 16. I see a 1, so I know he was a double-digit number. I just can't remember what he was. I think 15 was JoJo White was 10. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember. Here's another big card takeaway, and in great shape was the 1970-71 Oscar Robertson. Great, beautiful card. Great condition. He's highly collectible. From I understand, he is very highly collectible. Now, what you might be seeing, if you're curious and why you're seeing kind of a discoloration here, between the red up here, I have two top loaders or two sleeves covering from top to bottom, so it might kind of offset the colors a little bit, and just I wanted to make sure they were protected. So you might be seeing that throughout some of these cards, these tall boys. So going back to baseball, some of those playing cards. Here are the big ones from that. So here we have Harmon Killebrew, my favorite. I'm never going to trade this away or sell this away. The Willie Mays. I just love the look of these. Here's Al Kaline, Pete Rose. This is a big one. Here's a Hank Aaron. And here we get to some more inserts. I want to say this is from the 67. I got the scratch off Juan Marichal. This one was not scratched off from what I can tell, but looks like they had some issues on the bottom here, and also crossed with the creasing. Must have been bent at some point. Here's the Willy Stargell. Pretty cool. This one does not look like it was written on. Scratch off. So it's very cool. Here's a Boog Powell. Also did not seem to get it. It was not affected by the like some of the other ones. So these are very, very cool. These are some of the basketball commons that were found and the checklist, as you can see. Oh, here's a Cassie Russell. This one's not a common. I just don't have enough tall boys, but I'm gonna put this one away. Herm Gilliam, Chet Walker. I think I showed some of these in the live stream that I did. But they're beautiful. I mean, just beautiful cards. I'm trying to make sure we can get these on screen because they are pretty tall. They are tall boys for a reason. Here's some of the 70-71 or 1970s top set. Bob Love. I have yet to look into these, and just curious on how much they're worth. I haven't gotten a chance to look into them yet. Now they're really exciting. I showed the posters yesterday, and I did not get an opportunity to show you what they look like in the top loaders. And I just think when you see them in the top loaders, they look a million times better. So I'm gonna kind of go through and go through each one. I'll show you how they all line up. Just make sure I got all of them here. I think I'm missing it. Here we go. So we'll start with actually we'll save the really big ones to the end. I want to save the really big ones, big names. But these, I was able to get these all into top loaders tonight. So I'm really excited to show you. So here we have Roy White. Then into these 11 by 14 top loaders. Very, very nice shape. I mean, I think when these were put into the packs, they were, they folded up into 12 even squares to fit into the packaging with the card. So I had to carefully make sure this got into this top loader in a very, very considerate way. Here we have Ken Harrelson. I think I remember Ken Harrelson mostly for being the voice of, I think, the White Sox. I love his calls. The Hawk. He would always, like, I think his key word to use in games was mercy. If y'all remember that, mercy. Whenever somebody got like a strikeout or a big hit, so that was really cool. Here we have Ron Fairley with the Montreal Expos. Also very nice. I don't think I had a back. No, these didn't have any backs to them. Here we have Ollie Brown with the Padres, looking great. Looking like he's sliding into second or third base, if I had to take a guess. And nice folds, no severe... I don't see any issues with this one. Just a beautiful... I really, once I saw this in the collection, I was really taken back by them. Because I don't really have a lot of any memorabilia pieces. Mostly cards is what I collect. But these little insert memorabilia pieces are very nice, and just you can frame some of these. So got Ed Kirkpatrick. Here we have a New York Met, Tommy Agee. It's very nice. I love the yellow and the red. This looks really nice. And as you can see down here, it's a number series 13 and 24. There are I think about maybe 25% are like our Hall of Fame names, and you have Bert Campaneris, who is a superstar or a semi-star, not a Hall of Famer. Number 23 and 24. He is a player I enjoy collecting cards of, Bert Campaneris. Here we get to the big names. You got Rod Carew. Here's a Hall of Famer. I think, this one and the next one are the ones that are in great shape. Here we got Roberto Clemente, probably the favorite of this bunch that I have. This one I did get it. This one did suffer a tear. I can't really tell unless you hit it right, but yeah, right about there. But overall, aside from that, great shape. There's a lot of people who were wishing that it would say Roberto Clemente and not Bob Clemente, but still very nice regardless. Here is my favorite of mine. I love Frank Robinson. I got a chance to meet him before he passed away. He's a very nice man. He was able to sign a baseball for me, which I haven't actually shown on camera. Maybe I should show it right now. So I'll take it down right now so y'all can see it. So some of y'all might think I'm foolish for doing this, but the ball was already signed by Brooks and it was signed with a Sharpie. So, it's not... Here's Brooks Robinson, and yeah, it's, the card, it's going to bleed. It will bleed through eventually at some point, but still, it's in... Brooks signed it, and then you have Frank signed this one over here on this side. So, and I've had... I met Frank, I don't know, three years ago, I want to say, at a card show. And I mentioned how I said, "Oh yeah, Brooks signed took over most of the baseball," and he was like, "Yep, that's just the way he signed baseballs, and he would sign the entire ball and leave no room for the rest of us to sign it." So I thought that was pretty funny. And we finished off here with this baseball poster with Reggie Smith. This is another one. I ended up getting 2 of the Reggie Smiths. I also had the Phil Negro, but I sent that one over to Adam's card closet. I know he's a big Braves fan. I wanted to show my support, and so I sent him over or I have it ready in the mail to go over to him, the Phil Negro poster. The last 2 things I wanted to show you for tonight. These were the last 2 key things were the rulers inserts from 1969 NBA Top Set. So I put 3 into one. So I have Gail Goodrich, Jeff Mullins, Gus Johnson. Just Topps really just did a beautiful job designing these, and they were probably really cool collectibles with the kids that bought these. And then the favorite 3 Hall of Famers together. Got Elvin Hayes, Wilt Chamberlain, Wes Unseld. Put these 3 together. They just look amazing in these top loaders. So overall, just super cool collection that I picked up, and look forward to trying to add more to this as we go forward. With that said, I have some mail coming in this week. More Topps 1959 baseball Hall of Famers to add, as well as some auction wins, which should be coming in at some point this week, if not next week. But until then, thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all have a great